How are you all doing? Let me put my pen over here. I am in Canada, and I hope. Actually, one second here, guys. I just got to plug something in, or we're gonna lose power. Okay. Wow. Are any of you guys, why is it showing me, is this even live? Let me see here. Don't tell me I'm having issues again with my YouTube. Oh, no, it's starting. Okay. It's just, there's like a really big lag of time. Hey guys. Okay, you're all there. Okay. There's like almost a minute delay here for me on the live chat. So just keep that in mind. I am not taking personal questions today. So what I'm doing today is an eclipse reading, since we have the eclipse season starting tomorrow. That I wanted to kind of do a reading that would help you understand some of the stuff that's kind of coming in. Like eclipses are about closing out something big and bringing in something new for the next 6 months. And so I kind of wanted to take a look at what the next 6 months are going to be looking for you and how this eclipse is going to be really powerful. Okay, so video's good, sounds good, we're good. Okay, thanks guys. So I'm going to start with, we're going to do it all signs, the same as like I do your bi-weekly readings, you know, twice a month, mid-month and the first of the month. And these readings are for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Okay, so I'm going to start off with fire signs, like I do in my weekly tarot readings for you guys who are members. So good to see so many of you here. I'm back in Canada and it feels really good to be here. And I had a little funny thing happen to me while traveling yesterday. Maybe I'll share it later this week. I will be doing a Ron reel this week, guys. Something big happened today. So I will be doing a Ron reel likely on Wednesday. I just kind of want to sit with what's happened, process, and kind of just savor in the moment myself before I share it. So without further ado, let's get into your readings. So again, fire signs. This is for Aries, Leo, and Sag. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus. We're going to take a look at the eclipse energies and what this is doing for you over the next 6 months. Okay, so this is eclipse season. We've got the lunar eclipse on the 30th, and then on the 14th, I believe, is the solar eclipse. And eclipses are generally about, especially the lunar eclipse, is about letting go because it's a full moon. And so there's going to be a letting go aspect in this reading to kind of find out what it is that you're being asked on a soul level to really address, let go, because there's something new. There's a new cycle that's kind of ushering in here for you. So what is this all about? Okay, so this is for fire signs. I'm going to do one more shuffle here. And we're going to do a little bit of a different spread here. So the first thing we're going to be looking at is fire signs. What is generally closing out here for you on this eclipse? What is generally closing out here for fire signs on this eclipse? Whoop. Sorry, I'm just kind of looking at the buff, another clearance. Okay, what is generally clearing out here for fire signs through this eclipse starting on November 30th? What is this eclipse season. Okay, we have 2 cards that have come out here. Wow. Interesting. We have the 9 of Cups and the Knight of Swords is what's this eclipse is kind of closing out. That's interesting. Okay. What are the challenges that this eclipse is bringing in? What are the challenges that this eclipse is bringing in for fire signs? What are the challenges that this eclipse is bringing in? Again, 2 more cards. Maybe that's just the way it's going to be. Okay, we have the Strength card and the Page of Swords in reverse coming up as your challenge. What's the healing? What is the healing here for fire signs? What is the healing here for the fire signs? Ooh, wow. Okay. We have the Sun in reverse with the Queen of Cups coming up. So this is what you're healing. Okay. What are the new opportunities? What are the new opportunities that this eclipse is bringing in? You have the Faith card coming up in reverse. Anything else? There we go. We have the 8 of Wands. New opportunities. Okay, interesting. Ooh, I like that. Okay, what is hidden? What is hidden at this time? What is hidden during this eclipse season that fire signs do not see coming or do not know about? What is hidden? Okay. We'll take these. Interesting. You have the 7 of Wands and the 4 of Swords coming in on what you don't see coming and what is hidden. Oh, that is interesting, fire signs. Okay, and then what is the potential outcome here through eclipse season? What is the potential outcome? What is the potential outcome? Okay, we have the 5 of Swords coming up in reverse. Definitely walking away from some sort of battle. Ooh, wow. And the 3 of Swords coming up. Wow, you're finally going to be walking away from the battle of like pain and suffering. Very interesting reading here, fire signs, so far. So, 9 of Cups and the Knight of Swords in what you're generally closing out. This is really interesting as I look at your spread and with your challenges being the Page of Swords in reverse and the Strength card. Could be deception. It could be not really getting enough details or not doing enough research. But with the 9 of Cups and the Knight of Swords this cycle, like this eclipse is trying to close out, it may be you just really kind of always rushing into things that you feel are like your wish fulfillment, or rushing into things that like there's this Knight of Swords energy. I'm going to be clarifying everything, but this is very kind of go get 'em energy. Like really, it's protective. Okay. You maybe have been overprotective of some of your wishes and like maybe you've been kind of in a way protecting them from letting other people in on what they are, maybe not really fulfilling them. because of that, but I'm just picking up kind of like a protective energy here from the Knight of Swords on what is like your wish fulfillment. For some of you, that could mean like maybe you're a little bit protective over, certain relationships, or, it's very interesting. We're gonna see when we clarify. But the challenges that you're finding here with the Strength card and the Page of Swords in reverse is definitely, I feel like there may be some level of deception that you're moving through. And I mean that could be self-deception, but any case, communication isn't a strong point. Yeah, see, I'm getting like you're struggling with communicating what your dreams are, what you wish for, and it could be just even communicating that to the universe. It could be communicating that to other people, but there's some sort of deception around that I feel like this eclipse is trying to help you move through and close out that cycle. Now with the Queen of Cups and the Sun in reverse as you're healing, what's healing feels to me like very much that you may have had some sort of depression around love, or feeling like things never align for you when it comes to love. And there's some healing around that. In your new opportunities, we're seeing the Faith card, which is the Hierophant in reverse. So, it's the Faith card in reverse. It's the Hierophant in the tarot with the Eight of Wands. I feel like you're going to start getting clarity, new communication, perhaps travel opportunities that are going to come in very unconventional ways. With the Faith card in reverse, it can very much talk about unconventional things. And I get this sense that maybe some of your dreams or what you really wish for are a little bit unconventional to what most people would think. And I feel like there's been some element here where you've been holding back, and it's time to move through some of that self-deception around it. Now, what's interesting is that what is hidden from you, what you don't see coming over this eclipse season, is the Seven of Wands and the Four of Swords, two very polar opposite energies. The Seven of Wands is very much needing to defend yourself. But then the Four of Swords is very much like rest and retreat and recovery. I feel like you may, like, just when I look at these cards, I just feel like you're having to defend yourself, and you may even be defending your own ego. But there are maybe people around you in your life that you feel like you've constantly got to explain things, and you've constantly got to like prove yourself. And I feel like maybe in this eclipse season, you're going to retreat from that. You're going to finally maybe like, you know what? I don't want to have to explain myself all the time. I don't want to have to, explain it all. And I say that, explain it all, because you've got a lot of swords energy as well coming up here. You got the Knight of Swords here, the Page of Swords up here. And now we've got in your potential outcome, Five of Swords in reverse and the Three of Swords. It makes sense that your potential outcome is where you finally, it seems like you're letting go is the battle of having to constantly prove yourself or explain yourself or come up with reasons that will make your dream seem good enough to others, or maybe make excuses. I don't know. It's somewhere along those lines. Let's take a look and clarify here for you guys to see what this eclipse is kind of doing. Can we get clarification here for, why don't I just shuffle further away from the mic so it doesn't, but yeah. I want to clarify this Knight of Swords. Tell me about this Knight of Swords here in the reason why what the eclipse is trying to close out here for fire signs. So interesting. All right, so you have the Death card and you have the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. You know, this energy, the Death and the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, is very much about finally transforming something that you've been procrastinating on or not putting in the effort into. Like delaying just by maybe either be from laziness or just plain not applying yourself. That's clarifying this Knight of Swords. You know what I feel like when I look at these cards, the energy that I'm getting? I get the sense, fire signs, that you're someone who's rushing towards other people's needs, helping other people's dreams, or supportive in the very least. And it's almost like I feel like it's time for you to focus on you and to really stop putting so much of yourself into others and really take that energy back and start funneling into the things that you need for yourself. Because that's the energy that I'm really getting from this of what you're trying to close out. I just get the sense that you're always working towards other people, or your focus is always about supporting others, but then not really having that show up for you is kind of what I'm feeling there. Let's kind of go out for, so that's what this eclipse is trying to close out for you, fire signs. Let's kind of look into your challenge here of the Strength card and the Page of Swords in reverse. Let me get more clarification on the Strength card and the Page of Swords. Oh yeah, I called it deception. There's some level of deception, or there's this element of someone's taking too much of you. You're needing to break the pattern of too much giving, not enough receiving, fire signs. That's what it's really kind of looking like. Any more information here on the Page of Swords and the Strength card? Page of Swords is in reverse. Tell me more. Yeah. Nine of Wands. Ooh, this is going to be difficult for you, fire signs. And this has been weighing on you. It's very hard for you to say no, I think, fire signs, in, just in general. Remember, this is a general reading, but what I'm kind of seeing here is that the challenges here are going to be a little bit exhausting for you, but this is definitely around, it's going to take a lot of your energy and discipline and determination to really push through, breaking free of this cycle of just putting other people's needs before yours. Always tending to that, or thinking that you can just get around to you later. I feel like it's time for you, like this eclipse is really wanting you to put you first, and find ways that start to cement that into your everyday. Let's look at the Queen of Cups and the Sun in reverse for the healing. Tell us more. Oh yeah. Five of Cups in reverse. You're kind of like healing this, you're healing this energy of letting go of disappointment, letting go of some sort of sadness or loss. There's an element here in your heart that feels like you've been hanging on to loss, or you feel like you've lost something that's been in your heart that has definitely, I feel like there's like been an element of sadness or depression, again, things just not aligning for you when it comes to love. And maybe that's been playing out in some of your relationships more, like this idea of giving so much and then never getting what you give, and then there's like this resentment that builds up, and you're looking, how do you heal this? How do you like move on? Tell me, is there any other information that we can get? Okay, Two of Pentacles. So this is something that you go back and forth on. It's like you're constantly juggling, your needs, other people's needs. But then also what I'm seeing here is that this healing process is going to kind of be, it's not going to be like a steady flow. Like you're going to go through increments over the eclipse season and into the next 6 months of having bouts where you do some healing, and then you're processing, you're processing more and then healing more, and then processing more and then healing more. So I'm kind of seeing that kind of come up for you, but it does look like that's what the healing is being called for you over this eclipse season. Tell me what the new opportunities are here. Tell me more about the new opportunities in the Faith card in reverse and the 8 of Wands. Okay, so we have the Ace of Wands coming up here in reverse. Tell me more. Oh. And then the World card in reverse. Lots of, wow. Okay, so fire signs. I feel like there may be an opportunity that's coming in for you over the 6 months that is going to be non-traditional. It's going to be unconventional, and it's going to happen fast, or it's going to happen with a lot of clarity, or it's going to happen potentially there's travel involved. I say that because you've got the World here as well. Now with the World in reverse and the Ace of Wands in reverse clarifying that, I feel like this is an opportunity that may have been delayed, and hasn't reached its full potential, and that might be coming back around for you. It definitely has a passion and creative energy to it. It definitely also, I'm feeling, has a very deep spiritual component to it. Whatever's coming in as this new opportunity. Whatever it is, though, I just feel like it's something that you've known about before, because with the World here in reverse, it hasn't finished. It hasn't closed out. And also with the Ace of Wands in reverse, I just feel like it's either been delayed, or it's been put on hold, or it's something that started and then it stopped. But it's something here I feel like is coming back to life for you in a way that is a new opportunity that has something to do with all of this energy that we're talking about. Now tell me about the 7 of Wands and the 4 of Swords as what is hidden from fire signs. Oh, look at that. You got the Page of Pentacles and the 4 of Swords in reverse. That's so funny on the 4 of Swords. Oh, okay. Let me just clarify. Let me clarify this 4 of Swords in reverse. Let me clarify the 4 of Swords in reverse. It looked like something just flipped over, but I guess not. Okay. The High Priestess coming out in what is hidden. Hidden mysteries, secrets. So I just feel like you're going to have okay, here's the deal, fire signs. I think you are going to be getting opportunities here that will, and when I say that this is hidden from you, and I say that because we've got a Page of Pentacles here, which is definitely good news or good opportunities, new beginnings in something that really stir up this need within you to not be hidden and not be secretive about you and what your heart wants in this lifetime, just on a soul level even. And I feel also that perhaps in the past, what I see happening for you that is hidden is that there are going to be these episodes or moments where you're going to have to defend yourself. And then you're going to also, I want to say, take time. Here's the thing. I feel like there's two things that are happening here. One is that I feel like you've had to constantly defend yourself, and you're going to finally be starting to take a rest from that. But I also feel like you're going to find new ways of defending yourself, which will then give you opportunities to discover more about yourself on a deeper level, like really starting to understand yourself. Like it's somehow going to incite a very deep spiritual activation for you. Like you're going to be communing more with the higher realms because of it. And okay, I'm getting the message that the reason why this is happening is because you're starting to align yourself with more truths. And when you start to actually defend the real truths of who you are, you then are then able to connect with the higher truths of yourself, your higher self, and the truths of the universe. So this is kind of what's hidden, and it's going to be coming through. And I think looking at your challenges, that this makes sense, that you're gonna, if you can really start to overcome letting other, giving to other people more than yourself, and starting to learn how to say no into certain situations, or start drawing the line, or starting to communicate your own needs to others so that they know what your needs are, I feel like you're going to start making leaps and bounds in your own spiritual activation, but also in what you're cultivating and creating in your world. So let's kind of look at the outcome here with the 5 of Swords in reverse and the 3 of Swords. That 10 of Pentacles almost came out. Fire signs. Whoa! Wow. Look at this. You got the Moon and you got the 6 of Cups coming in. There is a lot of, I'm just picking up a lot of spiritual energy from your reading, fire signs, like a lot of intuitive stuff coming in. But what I see here is that you're walking away from, for some of you, I want to say you're walking away from potentially some sort of connections from your past that have a deep, like they have a deep connection for you. But you're also, I want to say, with the 6 of Cups coming up here, is that you're finally starting to heal and walk away from some of the battles that have caused you pain that are rooted in your childhood that you haven't seen. Because with the Moon here, it talks about the subconscious. It talks about the dark night of the soul. And I just get a sense that I feel for some of you, by the end of this next 6 months, you may be going through somewhat of a little bit of a dark night of the soul energy here or there, but you're coming out of it towards the end. Like it's helping you really move through something, and it's going to bring in happier times, better memories for you as you move forward. And I want to say too that because there could be a connection here that's coming in for you that is of that past life, or someone from the past, kind of a connection with someone that you have that bond, that you haven't known each other for that long, but you just know each other that well. I feel like that you're going to have that kind of connection also coming in as a potential outcome here. But at the very least, you're healing some deeper subconscious wounds here by doing all of this work, and it's setting you free from stuff. So like, that's really beautiful. I really love that. So fire signs, that's your reading. How did that turn out? How did that resonate with you guys? Yeah, Beatrice, I just finished fire signs. Yes, Carlos, that card did want to come out. All right. So we're going to go into earth signs next. So let me just see how everyone is. I had to order, I forgot my multi USB port thing that I use to have, because I have so many connection points when I do these lives, and I can't use my mouse right now. So I can't really scroll through the chat so easily. Spot on. Okay, awesome. Glad that definitely resonated with some of you guys. Okay, cool. Laura, love these readings. Oh, thank you. Hi, Dusty. Hey, Kathleen. Cool. Okay, so this is going to be for Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. We're looking at what these eclipse energies are bringing in for this eclipse season and into the next 6 months. Again, eclipses are about closing energies out so that we can start moving, building something new. So, what is this eclipse season doing for my earth signs? Okay, so earth signs, what is generally closing out here for earth signs? We have the King of Wands. I was going to say the Fire of Wands. Tell me more. We'll take one more card. What is generally closing out here? Ooh. Two of Swords. Well, fire signs, looks like you're closing out the inability to take action, being stuck somewhere. Okay, what are the challenges that earth signs are going to be experiencing? Oh. What are the challenges that earth signs are going to be experiencing? That's a lot. Way too many. What are the challenges that earth signs are going to be experiencing? Oh, wow. That's some challenges right there. We have the King of Cups in reverse and the Wheel in reverse. Oh, earth signs. You guys have been going through stagnation, things not moving forward. And it looks too like with the King of Cups in reverse, it may have to do with love. There may be some stagnation in your love or things not moving forward, or it could also just be that it could be with opening the heart. You could be like needing to go through something that's really opening the heart here. What's the healing? Okay, we have the Seven of Swords, the Eight of Coins, and the Three of Coins. Okay, this makes a lot of sense. Let me just kind of move things over here a little bit. What I'm seeing here. Okay, we'll talk about it. New opportunities. Let me just get all the cards out. New opportunities over the eclipse. Why all these cards are flipped out? Okay. New opportunities that are coming in for... Well, we have the Death card in reverse. Perhaps something that you thought was over isn't actually over. New opportunities. Oh gosh. And then we have the Five of Wands. Wow, that's interesting. Okay. What is hidden? What is hidden that earth signs do not see coming through the eclipse season? What is hidden from them or unknown? Wow. Okay, we have the Star card. Oh, this is starting to make a lot of sense given what I'm seeing over here. Oh, this is interesting. Fire signs had this come up upright, and you guys have it in reverse in the hidden section. And you know, the High Priestess is about mysteries and secrets and hiddens, and it's in reverse. Ooh, okay. And then potential outcome. Potential outcome. Okay, we have the Palace of Coins coming up. Wow, I love it. I'm totally resonating with this outcome, guys. I'm just gonna say it. We have the Ten of Wands in reverse. Love the outcome for you guys, Earth signs, especially what I'm seeing up here. Okay, so Earth signs, in what the whole reason for this eclipse season coming in and what you're trying to close out is this closing out of something not having action behind it. Maybe you haven't been as passionate about something, or you haven't had enough confidence in yourself to take action, because with the Two of Swords there, it's telling me, it's speaking of stagnancy. It's about not knowing which way to go. It's a confusion card. So there's been a lot of confusion, perhaps even in your own spiritual path. A lot of just inability to take action though. And it's been a result of confusion. Now, what is the challenge here is the King of Cups and the Wheel in reverse, both in reverse. That's telling me, again, that there's going to be more stagnation here, challenging you, or perhaps just feeling like the timing isn't right. And with the King of Cups, it could be feeling like either you're feeling like your emotional sense of self or ability to communicate your heart isn't allowed to. It could be closed down, or this could be creating of a lot of emotions for you because things just aren't moving forward. It's like this, how long do I have to stay stuck for? Like, just really kind of, I'm getting, there might even be some impatience here, but at the same time, I feel like some of it is self-created because I feel like you're not moving forward where you know you can or should. Now with the healing, you have the Seven of Swords, the Eight of Coins, and the Three of Coins. This is telling me that what the healing for you is, well, you may be healing around some sort of shadiness or deception that you may have had towards you applying yourself, and also working with others. Three of Coins. Now, this could be just work related, relationship related. It doesn't matter. It's the energy and how you put yourself forward. So there's some sort of, I feel like you're finally going to start healing yourself or moving through some healing that is about the deception that you tell yourself. Now, I want to say this. The ego is very tricky. I have my own deception that my ego tries to play in my head sometimes. And I think I was talking to one of you about this and how, there's so many things that I'm tired, I'm just being hit with a lot of energies lately. I'll do it tomorrow, or I really want to start, but maybe not, today's just not the right time. And again, there's that there where you keep telling yourself you're not listening actually to your own intuition. I see now the King of Cups in reverse. Okay, so it's about like not being able to listen to your own intuition about like the timing and stuff. And I've had this conversation with many people about this recently, about, really kind of checking in. Is it really not the right time? Or is that my ego just trying to trick me so I stay in a place that is unsuccessful and not growing, not actually putting myself forward in a way where I'd feel proud of myself for my achievements? And that's kind of what the energy I'm picking up here is, that you're going to be finally going through some healing. And I want to say your healing may involve other people at least helping you through this, or putting yourself out there to be involved with other people in projects. Maybe it's just even in relationship. But there's something here where you've been deceptive about yourself that you're finally going to heal. Now, the new opportunities coming in, the Death card in reverse, the Five of Wands. This is very interesting because when you look at it, it just kind of says you can't let go of chaos. You can't let go of chaos. But it's a new opportunity coming in. So I feel like there is something that is coming in that may not be finished. Again, this is very similar to like fire signs. I feel like you may know what this opportunity is or have some awareness of it. But what it's kind of bringing in is finally putting to rest some sort of chaos or conflict. Again, it could just be inner conflict, or drama, and not being able to kind of let that go. So there's something new coming in that relieves that, or it's like letting that go. Now with what is hidden, we have the Star and the High Priestess in reverse. This is pretty awesome. So your potentially going to have like some sort of wish fulfillment or massive healing coming in that perhaps was hidden in the past. Maybe, I don't, just wasn't coming through, but I just feel like your intuition is going to be giving you clarity on this, but whatever is hidden here, it's kind of awesome is what I feel. And it's bringing in either the healing energy or some sort of big wish fulfillment for you. And I gotta say though, this is very dependent on how you move through your healing. Because with this priestess in reverse, I'm getting the message that this is about revealing all of what's hidden. This is revealing all of the secrets, which means also the secrets that you tell yourself. And finally, like coming up on it now, with the outcome, you have the Palace of Coins and the 10 of Wands in reverse. This tells me that whatever your outcome is, it's bringing in a lot of stability for you. It could potentially even be bringing in an environment that's supportive to your finances or your job. But overall, it's bringing in a very supportive, trustworthy energy that also is about healing and ending these very difficult, burdenous, overloaded cycle that you've been kind of moving through lately. It's been a long time coming, and that's being released through this potential outcome, which is great. So let's kind of clarify these a little bit further and get a few more details here for my earth signs. Get some clarification for Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And again, I will be leaving the timestamps below as soon as this ends live. One more shuffle. All right. So let's just kind of go into generally what we're closing out here for earth signs on the King of Wands in reverse and the Two of Swords. Okay, we have the Temperance card coming in. Again, more like patient energy. That's why, like I said, there's like some impatience here too. I feel like nothing's happening, and part of that is because you haven't been really stepping up in a way, earth signs, at some area of your life. And I have to say that part of the reason why we don't step up to the plate is part of us don't really believe in ourselves that we can actually do it. You know, that's a lot of the reason why we don't step up, even though it's something that we want. So there may be some healing coming in here with the Temperance card. Also, Temperance definitely talks about that alchemical transformation, maybe even some sort of awakenings happening here. Tell me more about the King of Wands and Two of Swords here. Yeah, okay, good. Four of Cups. You've been missing out on opportunities. You've been missing out on opportunities, and this is what the eclipse season really wants you to transform or release, let go of, is this stagnation that causes you to miss out on opportunities so that you don't feel disappointed with yourself or with just the way life has been kind of turning out. That's what's kind of, this whole eclipse is trying to kind of close out. Tell me, and really kind of also bringing balance back in. Really needing to restore balance. So let's go into your challenges with the King of Cups in reverse and the Wheel in reverse. Seven of Wands in reverse. Tell me more. Okay. Oh boy. Oh boy. Well, you got that High Priestess in reverse again. Okay, so you have the Seven of Wands in reverse, which I already showed you, plus the King of Pentacles in reverse, the High Priestess in reverse, and the Knight of Swords in reverse. Ooh, these are your challenges, earth signs. Okay, well, definitely picking up some challenges here. So I feel like, again, for some of you, there's this lost hope, but or this idea of like I just can't continue doing this anymore. Like, I don't know how much longer I can wait, or I don't know much longer I can trust the universe. And with that King of Pentacles in reverse too, it's telling me that, you know, just feel like it's time for you to really focus on how you're going to be able to support yourself in all ways, okay? In all arenas of your life. How do you support yourself and not give up? How do you finally start to listen to your intuition and feel like, you know, the Knight of Swords in reverse energy is, it's a little bit manipulative and not exactly truthful, not exactly the best intentioned in how it's going in. And I just feel like this has a lot to do with healing the part of you that kind of that part of the ego that gets in the way here, that kind of tells you the story that keeps you stuck. Keeps you from believing that you can turn this around, and also prevents you from really listening to your intuition. Because also, whatever is here, like, there's definitely an intuitive capacity here. You've got the High Priestess that's come out twice, and I'm picking up that energy from the Temperance card. So this is what's going to be challenging for you over this as you try to move through this, as you try to let go of this idea of not being able to take action and move forward and have constant disappointment from feeling stuck. Now, I want to say this. If this is what's happening in your life, like you're experiencing this, it usually means there's an area in your life that's happening too, or something within you. So if you're noticing that there's a situation outside of you that's always stuck or something like that, and you know, you're putting in the effort, there is an element somewhere in your life that needs your attention, and it's deep. Okay. And that's what the eclipses do. The eclipses bring in our attention to things that we've been avoiding or haven't been fully looking at, or not so obvious on the everyday level. So let's take a look at the healing here with the 7 of Swords, the 8 of Coins, and the 3 of Coins. Yeah. There's the Chariot in reverse. Just, you know, that self-deception or lying to yourself, or, you know, whatever it is about being able to apply yourself and work with others or start working on skills. You know, 3 of Coins is about starting to apply yourself with your skills, starting to put them to action. And then with the Chariot in reverse is just not moving with that. So that's it's just confirming, like, there's so much stagnation here. Whatever this is, Earth signs, it's about you kind of finally liberating yourself from the stuck energy that keeps working its way into all areas of your life. Tell me more about the healing. The Hermit. One more? Or 2. Wow. There is so much waiting energy in your reading here, Earth signs. And of course, you're the slowest moving sign in the zodiac. The Earth signs are. You're the steadiest. You definitely take your time, but you are the steadiest. However, we have the Hangman and then the 3 of Wands in reverse coming up also on your reading here. So you're going to really be going inward. This is going to take some time for you to have to really shine the light internally and really kind of look and see what hasn't been manifesting for you, what you've been waiting too long for. And through this, you may get a new perspective on things. You may see something in a brand new light. But whatever it is, what needs to heal is the stagnation. It's the stuckness. Absolutely, without a doubt. Let me see what the new opportunities are. Yeah. You got the Sun card coming up on your Death in reverse and the in the chaos, the Five of Wands. Tell me more. Jeez. These cards are just flying out. Wow. Oh, I love it. Okay. Oh, I love it. Yeah. Okay. You have the Four of Swords, the Three of Pentacles in reverse, and the Justice card coming up, clarifying this death, the Five of Wands. So there I feel like there's been something in your past that you haven't necessarily been able to let go of, that there was some element of conflict there or some element of disruption to it that never allowed it to, again, reach its full potential. But what I'm seeing though is that it's coming back in and it's bringing in a much happier energy. It's bringing in a lot more positivity, perhaps even more clarity now. And it's also, I feel like the chaos are leaving with that Four of Swords. The Four of Swords is very regenerative. And of course, again, with that Three of Pentacles in reverse, that's also telling me that I feel like this may have to do either with something to do with your own skills that you weren't applying at. Either you were working on something with someone, it could have been a past relationship, but it's balancing out. The scales are coming in, and I feel like there's a decision to be made here with that Justice card, a really good decision. Maybe someone is making a good decision or you're making a good decision, but there's a new opportunity that's coming in that I feel like it has an element or tied to the past here that had chaos attached to it. And it was something that I want to say you or someone else couldn't let go of, but it's now coming back around with a lot more positivity, healing. There's been healing around this. And I just feel like whatever wasn't working together before, it's now coming in and it's balancing itself out, and justice is coming in. Like, it's very fair. It's very balanced. Let's look at what you don't see coming in, which is your Star and your High Priestess in reverse. Let's look at the Star and the High Priestess in reverse. Ooh. The Lovers is coming in. What else? The Five of Swords is coming in. I'm going to take one more. Or two. Okay, we have the Seven of Swords and the Empress in upright. So there is some sort of... All right, here's the deal, Earth signs. There is, I want to say, something hidden from you that has actually either been divinely orchestrated, because with that Seven of Swords and the Empress coming up together, I feel, Seven of Swords, when it's upright too, can also, I'm picking up very much like a strategizing energy off of it, more of like planning ahead. And I'm just picking up that there's some sort of divine orchestration happening here around either a potential new connection, or maybe it's an old connection, but it's definitely, for some of you, I feel like with that Star card and the Lovers, it's like a twin flame, soulmate, divine partnership, starseed, fellow starseed kind of connection coming in, that I want to say perhaps you even fought for, but again, because there's been so much waiting and things not working out, again, this idea of like losing hope about like, is the timing ever going to work out for me? I feel like something is hidden here that you can't see, that there's some sort of divine orchestration or alignment happening that brings in some sort of wish fulfillment, either around a connection or around a very big decision that is a wish fulfillment for you. So that's very interesting, Earth signs. Let's go into the Palace of Coins and the Ten of Wands in reverse as the potential outcome. Can we get some... Okay, woo! We have the Eight of Wands here coming up. Tell me more about what the potential outcome is here. Okay. We have the Eight of Wands and the Queen of Swords coming up as your potential outcome on the Palace of Coins and the Ten of Wands in reverse. Earth signs, you're doing it. Basically, there's a really big reward here for you if you can move through this stagnation and finally get to the root of it and close it out. And really start moving past the ego, because what I'm seeing here is you got my all systems go card, you know, on some sort of something stable. There's an outcome here that's very stable. It could be even coming. Here's the thing. It could even be moving fast, but it's stable. It's dependable. You can rely on it. It's very supportive. And it's also bringing in this element either of something that's has a lot of communication or is very clear. And it's very determined. It's very determined at ending this cycle that's been burdenous for you. I love it. It's kind of like, I have to say, when I'm looking at this Queen of Swords, the message that I'm getting, and I'm sorry, there's a little bit of a glare here on the cards, but what I'm kind of getting with her energy is this is kind of you looking at your past programming, your ego, whatever it is, and you're like, see this sword? I'm cutting you out. No more. You do not get the reins. I am making my life what I want it to be. And we are moving forward. We are moving forward fast. And I'm going to do this right with a lot of stability and dependability in my life because I want to feel safe in all that I'm doing. Like, that's just kind of like what I'm getting from this card. So I love it, Earth signs. That's great. So you do have some challenges though. I want to say this, Earth signs. You are going to have to work through this in order to get to this point, but it looks like you're just going to have to figure out what are those deceptive lies that you tell yourself that keep you stuck from moving forward, from maybe even working with others or applying yourself and your skills, all of those kinds of things, and really kind of seeing that voice in the head that tells you, oh, it's never going to work out anyway. Oh, you're not good enough to do that. Oh, like who's going to want to like come to you for that? Or like all these different stories that the ego kind of tells us. Okay. All right. We're going to go on to air signs next. Air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. All right. Wow. All right. Let me have some water. Let me see how everyone's doing. Celeste, loving this reading, by the way. Oh, awesome. Zen, what's annoying? What's annoying here? Oh, you've been visualizing yourself with swords since Zeph talked about the purple flame sword. That's awesome. That is definitely an alchemy thing. Oh, Dee Dee, you're welcome, sweetie. Good to see you here. And Dee Dee, I have your text. I'll tell you why I haven't responded yet. But yeah. I got your text. All right, so this is for air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We're taking a look into your eclipse energies of what is this eclipse on the 30th bringing in for you to let go, to release so that you can start something new. This is about healing and understanding. Thank you, Edward, for the super chat. I really appreciate that. All right, let's do it. Air signs. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What is the general... Okay, what are we generally closing out? Well, the Ace of Cups. Interesting. Okay, what else? Oh, jeez. And then we have the King of Coins in reverse. Well, that's starting to make a lot of sense for my air signs. Okay, what are the challenges? What are the challenges? Ooh, wow. Man, these challenges are real challenges, I'll tell you. You have the Faith card in reverse and the King of Wands in reverse. Okay, what is healing here for air signs? What is healing for air signs? What is the healing? You have the Ace of Swords and the Six of Cups in reverse. Ooh, needing to get to the truth of something from the past, perhaps your childhood or past connections that just don't work out. New opportunities. Okay. We have the Magician card and the Three of Coins in reverse coming up in your new opportunities. And what is hidden? What is hidden from air signs? Ooh, wow. Okay, we have the Temperance card in reverse with the Three of Cups and the King of Cups that's hidden from you. Okay, and what is the potential outcome here? Four of Swords. Potential outcome. Okay, we have the Two of Wands and the Seven of Coins. All right. Wow. Okay, let me just do this. All right. So, air signs, what is the eclipse is asking you to let go of, or what's kind of coming up for you over the eclipse to let go of, is this Ace of Cups and King of Coins in reverse, which is telling me that there's a couple things here that it could be playing out for you in, but it's telling me that it's almost like you're letting go of some sort of instability or something you can't depend on or trust around love, or around matters of the heart. I also am picking up this energy of never being able to actually not having the strength or stability or fortitude to fill your cup. But basically what I'm seeing is what this eclipse is asking right now is for you guys to kind of release or heal this idea around the heart where you can't trust, there's lack of dependency or lack of stability around love. Now, what is, or just like around your heart in general, okay? Now, the challenges that you're going to have are the Faith card in reverse and the King of Wands in reverse. I want to say that obviously with the Faith card in reverse, it's going to test your own connection. It probably tests your own connection, but at the same time, I'm also feeling like it's going to be a really hard lesson for you to learn with that Faith card in reverse, just in general. Like it's kind of amplifying it. And I am picking up that's there's some anger. I'm picking up anger from this King of Wands in reverse. Like the emotions that are a little bit more fiery are either really repressed or there's an inability to control them. And air signs, like that's going to be perhaps a challenge. For others of you, what I'm really feeling is that the challenge here is, again, King of Wands in reverse is someone who just doesn't know how to take action, how to be inspired, isn't courageous, lacks the creativity, lacks the passion. I feel with that Faith card in reverse that you may go through a little bit of a dark night of the soul when it comes to your own connection to Source, God, the Creator, your connection to your higher self. And because the King of Wands is very spiritual energy too. The wands are the spiritual energy of the deck. And I just feel like that it's really going to test you there in that connection. And I feel like because of the trust issues that I'm picking up around the heart, it's almost like you feel like you can't even trust the universe. Now, the healing that's kind of coming in is the Ace of Swords and the Six of Cups in reverse. Again, I feel like there's some need to get to a truth or get clarity or a new perspective on something from your past around your childhood. That's really what's coming through a lot. It would as well play out in your past relationships. That is related obviously to not being able to trust or open your heart, or just when it comes to matters of the heart, just not feeling that stability, okay, that dependability. Because I'm going to say this, I mean, it's not water signs reading, or was it air signs? Air signs? Who's reading air signs? It was your reading that was the father thing, wasn't it? On the all signs. Can you guys remind me? Was it the father? Because you got three kings that I've just realized. You've got the King of Cups, the King of Wands. This may have to also look back when you're doing your healing, go back to father issues. Maybe he just didn't show up for everything that you needed. And so like you have these relationships where people just don't show up for you, or it's not emotionally available to you. But what I'm seeing is that it's causing some sort of disruption in your ability to stay connected with God. I'm going to say that. Like that's going to be a theme that you're going to notice. Now, new opportunities coming in. We have the Magician and the Three of Coins in reverse. You're manifesting something. You're definitely manifesting something. You're using your tools. Something is manifesting here. We'll find out more details as I clarify. But with the Three of Coins in reverse, I want to say that there may be a new opportunity that comes as a result of something else not working out. So something over the next 6 months may fall apart, but as a result, you're manifesting something brand new. That's kind of what I'm picking up from here. Now, in what's hidden, what you don't see coming in is the Temperance card in reverse, the Three of Cups, and the King of Cups, which I kind of really like considering we opened up the closing out of this untrusting heart and can't depend on anyone kind of feeling. It looks like there is, at the very least, some sort of celebratory energy, okay, that I want to say is with someone potentially, because we've got a Court card here, that is very open to love, or someone that you could have a lot of love for coming in. Potentially, it could be a reunion of some sort. But with the Temperance card, I want to say that there may still be some healing and balancing out to do in this situation. But it also feels really happy. I'm going to clarify that Temperance card when we get to it. Now, in your potential outcome, we have the Four of Swords, the Two of Wands, and the Seven of Coins. It looks like you're going to be faced with a decision to make throughout this eclipse, whether it's towards the end or it's throughout the eclipse. But what I'm seeing is that as a result of you doing your healing, okay, and you finally restoring something and really paying attention to you, that you're going to be you're going to be facing an opportunity here, a timeline where you finally get to see some of your hard work pay off, is what I'm picking up. It's going to require, though, a very deep spiritual journey for you with that Four of Swords there. That's going to be a large component of how you get to this outcome. But I do see, though, a new timeline opening up here, and we'll clarify that. But it looks like something that you could definitely invest your time into or money into. It feels like a good investment. Whatever it is, maybe it's the heart, because we do have we have some cup energy. You have you got the Six of Cups, the Ace of Cups, the Three of Cups, the King of Cups. That's a lot of love cup energy, you know? Again, it could just be that it's fulfilling your heart, you're emotionally fulfilled, whatever it is. But air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, let's clarify these cards for them. But again, I have to say, air signs, this has to likely do with your father coming in. I mean, that's crazy, that reading that came out on all signs. Important for you to look at, okay? It may not apply to all of you, but it's definitely coming up that there's some sort of male archetype or masculine energy or father energy that's kind of really coming up in your spread here. Okay, so let's look at what's generally this eclipse is trying to close out with this Ace of Cups and King of Coins in reverse. Tell me more about it. Well, we have the Lovers in reverse there. Coming up, tell me more. Wow, Ace of Wands. It's your third ace coming up. Okay, this is the message that I'm getting for you, air signs. I don't know if this is for someone specific, but what I'm getting is whoever this reading is for, your guides really want you to know it's time for you to have some sort of emotional fulfillment or love in your life. And it's time to really open your heart. But it may require allowing something new in. And it's time to kind of let go of what the past was and heal that so that something new can come in. And what will come in will be something that is of a very deep spiritual connection or nature. And there's a healing that has to be done on a deep cellular level to clear out your energy field of all of the stability and untrust issues around matters of the heart. So that you can start manifesting that, okay? Okay, tell me about the challenges here with the Faith card. Oh my God. What's up with you got all the aces now, but this one is the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Tell me more about the challenges with the Faith card in reverse and the King of Wands. Oh, wow. Ooh, Sun in reverse. Okay, again, the challenges aren't playing around, guys. This is going to be hard for a lot of us to overcome, but it does look like those of us who really apply ourselves and really put in the effort to the healing and working through this stuff, there looks like there's really good rewards on the horizon for it, which of course is the way the universe works. But with the Ace of Pentacles and the Sun both in reverse on your King of Wands and the Faith, I just want to say, air signs, you may go through very deep feelings of depression or sadness or doubt around things ever working out or getting off the ground on a physical nature, like on the physical plane, whether that has to do with money or relationship or your health. I just feel like there's going to be some challenges there around this. And again, okay, they're wanting me to highlight the trust issue, There's an element here for you air signs where you haven't been fully trusting yourself. And it's at the root of what's this childhood thing. And of course, it then plays out into other areas of your life, and basically attract other people or situations that reflect that non-trusting or non-supportive energy to you. So this is a deep one. This is there for some of you. It may not be as deep as what I'm picking up the energy as, but I can feel that for some of you, it's going to be difficult. So just know that there's going to be some of that to move through. With the Ace of Swords and the Six of Cups in your healing, tell me more. Tell me more about this Ace of Swords and Six of Cups. Whoa. The Devil. And the Nine of Swords in reverse. Okay. Well, there is something here in your past that you really need to get to the heart of the matter, the truth of, that needs to be healed, because it's definitely keeping you stuck and bound in this kind of devil type energy, you know? However, that being said, I also have to say that there may be a specific trauma point in your past that you need to really go to. Let me just clarify this devil. Actually, can I clarify the devil? Whoa, that's crazy. That's like tripping me out. Because I've got it resting on the Six of Cups in reverse, and now you've got 2 pages coming out, also the Child card. Guys, this has to do with your childhood, 100%. Like, there is something that happened to you in your childhood, and I want to say for some of you, it was definitely abuse. And it's really kind of the anxiety that's there that needs to be healed. It's really deep, like it's got deep roots. You wouldn't know where its roots are completely if you weren't aware of this trauma. And it's definitely something that needs to be addressed here. This is crazy. This is crazy because it's the Page of Swords with the Ace of Swords and the Page of Cups on the Six of Cups. You know, like there is a truth here. There is I feel like your inner child may even be communicating to you. Whoa, this really came up in the air signs reading before. I know it was about the father issues. It wasn't as deep as like this kind of trauma, although it could have been for some of you. But I just really feel like your healing journey is going to be very much inner child related through this eclipse. Like there's something you really need to get to the heart of here. Wow. Okay. Hey, Alara, 1foot5D. Guys, go check her later tonight. She's got her cozy, comfy couch show going on. What time is it, Alara? I think it's at like 6:30 Pacific time. Okay, let's look at your new opportunities coming in. What are the new opportunities that are coming in? The Ten of Pentacles. Ooh, and the Queen of Cups in reverse. Let me just clarify that Queen of Cups in reverse. Oh, whoa, ooh, okay. Clarifying the Queen of Cups, we have the Three of Swords and the Three of Wands. Okay, wow. Okay, this makes it very clear to me now. Air signs, this is really beautiful. I have to say, I feel like for you, love is definitely a theme, okay? I hope that's not upsetting anyone here. But it feels to me like what you're manifesting is something, it could be a whole new kind of relationship or connection. because something hasn't worked out in the past, now something new can come in. Or for some of you, I do feel like maybe this is a past connection, that there was pain around waiting. Someone from your past who there was some pain or, broken heart, or something didn't work out, or something around, like there was some sort of suffering or separation that caused a lot of waiting for this connection to come back around. And it feels like it's potentially a new opportunity that's coming in for you over this eclipse season that has a very long-term, successful energy attached to it. Now, for others of you, I'm just feeling too, like if this isn't love, then I feel like what you're manifesting is it's this idea of like, this idea of like always waiting for your ships to come in, like they finally come in, and I have to say that, again, I feel like there may be some opportunity that falls through over these next 6 months, but because of it, a whole new shiny chest of 10 pentacles energy comes in. It's Space Force. Yes, Space Force. Awesome. Do you have Tony Rodriguez on tonight? Is it Tony tonight? Guys, go check that out. Tony's amazing. So, sorry, I'm talking with the chat here. Okay, so basically, there's a couple scenarios here that could be happening and playing out. The new opportunity that I see coming in could either be as a result of something else falling apart, and when it does, it's not going to feel good. It's actually going to hurt. But you have to know, though, that they really want me to drive this home, that because you're doing so much healing around the heart, it's almost going to be like it's almost like that final like purge of those energies that you've been healing on takes place, but then because you're clearing it out, this new opportunity comes in, and there's something like around that's happening. Okay, now let's look at the what's hidden from you. I gotta clarify this Temperance card. Can I just specifically clarify the Temperance card right now? Whoa, this is a powerful Temperance card. We have the World in reverse and the Judgment in reverse. Okay. Something is coming back around for you that's hidden, I have to say. I felt like that Temperance card was definitely something from the past or something that hasn't closed out. But again, with the Three of Cups here, there is this kind of really celebratory energy around it. Okay, hold on. Let me just clarify the rest. Tell me more about this. What's hidden? Tell me more about what's hidden. Jeez. Okay. Oh, there's the Temperance card again in upright. Okay. We have the Seven of Swords, the Two of Pentacles, the Temperance card, and then the Ace of Swords coming up to clarify what's hidden from you. A lot of energy here. I very much feel like this is someone. I'm going to read it like someone, but it could be any kind of energy, okay? So just take that as is. But I feel like what's hidden is that someone is coming in with a lot of love, that in the past, it was very unbalanced. It didn't finish out its cycle. And it also felt like, I want to say either someone made a bad judgment call, or it just felt like maybe this was never going to come back around again. This is coming back in. Now, how this plays out, I don't know. I don't know if this is a good thing for you or a bad thing. it could be either or, but what I am seeing though is that this person or this energy that is coming back in has a lot of love, and I feel like they struggled a lot by looking too much into their past, but have now found some balance and are ready to speak a truth to you. So that's coming in. Now, you know, again, it just could be someone who just has a lot of love for you in general, not necessarily like romantic, but that's kind of what I'm picking up. So let's kind of look into your outcome here. Let's look at the potential outcome. Tell me more about the potential outcome here for air signs. Okay, we have the 10 of Swords. This is good. This is your energy coming to an end. Tell me more. Four of Cups in reverse, ending disappointment, moving on from feeling like you're missing opportunities. And then we have the Hierophant coming up. Okay. What I'm seeing in your potential outcome, air signs, is a brand new timeline shift happening that happens as a result of you overcoming this spiritual disconnection that you're likely going to probably feel to some degree. It could be varying for all of you, but there is something very spiritual in your outcome here that has a lot of committed energy, that has an invested energy, something that you're either going to commit to, invest in. It feels good. You're also like, you've been able to end this cycle of disappointment and feeling like you're always focused on the negative or looking at the negative side of the coin versus the positive. And also which causes you to miss out on some things. And now a timeline is going to be opening up for you to say, hey, we got a new timeline for you. You want to jump in? And it's as a result of you having a deeper spiritual connection and practice, I want to say. Practice. So that's going to, again, require you to really invest in your own spiritual practice. But as a result, what you'll start to see is that commitment and dependability that you didn't have over here around your heart. When it comes to matters of the heart, it looks to me like, the Hierophant is very much the teacher, the mentor, but also very spiritual, learning lessons. It also represents a deep founded commitment to something. And with that coming up on the 7 of Coins, where you're putting in a lot of energy, I just feel like this really makes a lot of sense considering what the eclipse is really trying to let go of. Okay? So, air signs, that's my reading for you. I hope that lands, makes sense. We're going to go on to my water signs, last but not least. Okay, I just need a little bit more water. Oh, thanks, Kat, for sharing Alara's show. Okay. Water. You guys are next. Water. Oh, it looks like we got Zahira. You must be... Where are you? If your mother hasn't healed, it may be coming up for you to heal. Her stuff may be passed on. Now you both have it. I guess that's in response to Zen. Okay, so let's take a look and see what's happening for Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces over the eclipse. What is this eclipse bringing in, or I should say closing out, so that something else can come in? Okay, no, we're good. All right. I'm getting the green light go from the guides. Okay, so water, let's find out what your, generally what this eclipse is wanting to close out for you. Or what if you're being kind of guided to close out over the eclipse. Okay. We have the Ten of Coins and the Queen of Cups in reverse. All right, let me just get that in the shot there for you guys. Let's just keep moving forward. I'll read everything after. Okay, let's go look at your challenges. Let's look at your challenges. What? The Faith card again in the challenges? Is that like the third time? Tell me more about the challenges. This one. Oof. Oh, the Faith card and the Emperor as your challenge. Okay. Let's look at the healing. Let's look at the healing here for water signs. What's the healing? Oh, whoa, there's a lot here. Whoa. Ooh, okay. Let me make some room here. Okay, we have the Palace of Wands in reverse with the Page of Wands in reverse. And then the Wheel in reverse with the Seven of Swords in reverse. Okay. All right. Let's go to new opportunities. Let's go to new opportunities here. Huh. Interesting. Okay. We have the Palace of Swords and the King of Coins coming up in your new opportunities. Tell me about what is hidden from water signs. Oh, that Sun card almost came out. What is hidden from water signs that they won't see coming in from the eclipses? Okay. Ooh. All right. We have the World, the Lovers, and the King of Cups in reverse. Okay. And potential outcome here. Potential outcome. Well, water, your outcome looks awesome. You have the Empress and the Six of Coins. Okay. Let's move this over. So, water. You're ending off with the Empress in your outcome, so that's good. But it looks like we got a little bumpy healing ride here. And potentially, we'll see. But it looks like closing out with your Ten of Coins upright and then the Queen of Cups in reverse. Oh, man. I'm just kind of picking up that you've been invested heavily long-term for a while now in either a closed down heart, closed down intuition, or just, yeah, something around the heart here that's been shut down. And it's been going on for a really long time. Like, you're invested in this story. Whatever it is that shut your heart down, you're invested in it. Whatever, maybe it's a belief. Maybe, I don't know what it is, but you've been invested in it long time. And this is what the eclipse is really wanting you to take a look at and close out. Now, your challenge is there's the Faith card and the Emperor, telling me that you're, I don't know if you're going to have a masculine in your life that is kind of taking the reins and causing, like, there might be like challenging commitments there. But you also may be learning, which is interesting. This is interesting because, you have the Emperor and the Empress in your main spread, plus the Lovers. And you got the Queen of Cups and the King of Cups here. Shit. Water signs. Now that I'm like looking fully at your spread here, I'm like, wow. I have to say, I feel like there is definitely overall like a very, very, when we like pull way out from this like thing, this is about you coming into balance, both your masculine and your feminine energies. And I feel like some of the challenge may be the more masculine aspects of you trying to control. Okay, I'm getting it now. The challenge is going to be like the masculine aspects of not needing to control the learning process or what you're trying to learn from this. And that isn't going to be so helpful right now. You could have someone in your life that is a masculine energy that is also maybe going to try and control things for you that maybe gets in the way of what your journey is. And you need to be able to kind of rise above that. Because I am picking up a little bit of meek energy, water signs from you right now. And it's really coming off that Queen of Cups and Ten of Pentacles over there, that Queen of Cups in reverse. Now, your healing. Your healing is the Palace of Wands in reverse, the Page of Wands in reverse, the Wheel in reverse, and the Seven of Swords in reverse. There is something that you have avoided changing on, or there's been this thing around change, this element of change that bothers you, or it affects you, or it interferes, or there's some hang up around it. And it's always wanting to return, I feel like, to the comforts of what you know, but what the comforts of what you know aren't actually helping you grow. It's not actually pushing you beyond where you really want to go. And it's keeping you kind of stuck in a less spiritual environment, or I want to say also less creative or inspired environment, and your inner child is bored. Okay, your inner child's really fucking bored. I just gotta say it. Sorry if my swearing offends anyone, but that's just, sometimes it comes out. And you gotta make amends with this. Like, you gotta stop telling you this story that you've invested in around your heart being shut down for whatever reason, or maybe your intuition or something to that effect. But that's what you're healing. You're basically working to change, to spark life back in, somehow recreate the bring in the passion, which makes sense because the Emperor is here as your challenge. I feel like because you've lacked the inspiration or creativity, or the maybe even like the courage, the passion, the creativity, even like spiritual desire, the desire to finally change. It's like, this is what you're healing. This is where you finally like spark that life back in you, like all of that. So, you gotta, like, your inner child's gonna, like, wants to play, wants to have fun, wants to, like, be seen in the world, wants to, like, explore. And finally like get like the like let me out of jail kind of feeling. Now the new opportunities that you have coming in, you have the Palace of Swords in reverse and the King of Coins upright. I want to say that whatever this opportunity that's coming in, of course, it comes in with stability. It comes in potentially even with good there could be good financial energy around this, but it's loyal, it's trustworthy, and it shows up. It shows up. Now, with the Palace of Swords in reverse, this is telling me that this energy, you're not going to want to think too much on it. Like you don't want to get stuck in your head around it. You may get stuck in your head around it. This is, I think, part of the reason too why you need to like open your heart and trust your intuition more, is because I feel like that's going to play a part. I feel, okay, this is what's really coming through, that because the heart or the intuition's been shut down, and it's because of this long invested story that you keep telling yourself, okay, or this program that's been running since your childhood, that you're overthinking some things, or you just play all these scenarios out and you spend too much time in your head and not like really listening to that spark of life that really needs to come in, which is spirit, the flame, like right in your gut there, okay, like coming to life, because you do have a new opportunity that's coming in. Again, it could be financial. At the very least, it shows up, it's responsible, it's dependable, it's stable, and it's nurturing as well. The King of Coins is very nurturing. So in your, what's hidden now? What's hidden is you have the World, the Lovers, and the King of Cups in reverse. I have to say, for some of you, okay, you may be faced what's coming in. There may be something that forces a decision to be made that really kind of finally ends a cycle around this closed heart or emotionally not available to yourself. You may have someone coming in to your life that is not emotionally available. And it may come in as a connection, like a love connection, maybe not, but it could. And I want to say it may help you really understand how to close this cycle out. That's kind of like some of the energy that I'm getting there. We'll see what kind of comes up when I clarify. But in your potential outcome, hello, Queen of Cups. Oh, sorry, it's not the Empress, it's the Queen of Coins. She looks just like the Empress in this deck. Even still. You have the Queen of Coins and the Six of Coins. You've got the water and the earth partnering up here. And again, which just kind of tells me there's a balance here between masculine and feminine energies within you that are trying to come into union. You'll know better of what those are. But at the end of the day, whatever your outcome is, it's nurturing, it's reciprocal, it's a blessing. The Six of Coins is definitely sometimes receiving something, but it's definitely balanced, reciprocal. And I want to say too, the Queen of Coins carries the energy of really knowing self and self-value and knowing her worth. And I just feel like whatever your outcome is coming in, it's around that. Like it's either to honor that because you're really discovering that more. But I like it. I like your potential outcome. So let's kind of clarify and go into this. Let's clarify for the water signs. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Just want to shuffle a couple more times. I want to cut the deck 2 more times. All right. Let's go into what the eclipse is asking to kind of close out here. Your 10 of coins and Queen of Cups in reverse. Tell me more about it. Tell me more about it. Wow. You have the Emperor and the Ace of Cups in reverse. There's that Emperor showing up again, and he's in your challenge. Ooh, in your challenge. Again, it's that thing of like always trying to control things, you know? Oh. I'm wondering here, like, do you, again, I feel, here's the thing. I feel, water signs, that whoever this reading is for, that you're really kind of a little bit, I'm sorry that this is the word that keeps coming up, but it's just, I'm trying to look for a better one. I'm not trying to offend anyone, but just meek, you know, like kind of mousy energy around love in your heart. And with that Emperor coming in, I feel like it's like you're either easily controlled or you're trying to control love all the time, and not really fully opening up the heart. It's like, okay, it's this energy of really not fully letting the heart be the guide and feeling like you need to steer it in one direction or another, or like you've got like lists or something along those lines, that but it's rooted in this because you don't feel actually as secure around your own heart. You know? Like that's just really like something's been shut down. Again, like you've shut down some aspect here again of heart or intuition, and you're just trying to use the masculine energy to control it, to work your way through this. And that's not what's going to help you in this time. It's not. And this is definitely more of a feminine energy kind of work through, heal that's coming through. But it definitely stalls out like your heart opening. That's what always stalls out. And so like universe or eclipse is just kind of trying to bring that to your attention to heal out. So let's kind of look at the challenges here with the Faith and the Emperor. Okay, we have the Two of Pentacles. Ugh. Okay, and then you have the Tower in reverse. Woo, the first time the Tower is coming out in the reading. So again, it's that controlling nature is your challenge here, water signs, of trying to like use your masculine energy to steer the ship, and override your intuition. And you just kind of go back and forth, but it's like, but at the same time with that Tower in reverse, it's like, this is how you try to avoid the pain. It's like, I'm just going to try and avoid like the worst case scenario. Or if I just do like, it's the Tower in reverse too. It's like playing it safe. You know, you've been playing it safe with your heart, and it's time to really kind of open up. And there's some element here of like, again, like the change aspect, that the change bothers you in some way. There's something here around change that you just don't want to happen. Again, it's like this idea of trying to avoid a tower. Let's go into the healing. Tell me more about the healing. And get to that bored inner child. Okay. We have the Hangman in reverse coming out. Wow, we have the Page of Wands falling out on top of the Page of Wands, both in reverse. And then we have that Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. I'll take one more. Yeah. And then you have the Ace of Wands, which, okay, it kind of came out on its side. So, water signs. It's time to move on to get yourself out of this spiritual funk, I want to say. Your healing is definitely revolved around that. Now, you have the Page of Wands in reverse 2 times here, and they fell out on top of each other, which again just tells me your inner child's really, 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 really fucking bored. And wants you to change things up. You not changing things up or you avoiding change in some way is delaying a new cycle here. It's delaying like you having prosperity or opportunities that come in that bring you prosperity and abundance, stability, something that kind of helps you feel stable. And with the Seven of Swords in reverse, and that Ace of Wands, like, I'm getting the message to tell you that if you just would keep going back to that past story and keep going back to the comforts, then a new, like, I love, like, this Ace of Wands is here because this is the spark of life. It's trying to tell you, like, get out of your comfort zone, try something new. It's time to push past the boundaries. It's time to light the fire within. It's time to ignite. And that's really what all this healing is around. And in some way, this is also going to be around the heart issue, about why it's shut down. And also intuitively, you feel like it's been shut down. Like you feel blocked, I want to say. Okay. Let's kind of go to the new opportunities. Tell me more about the new opportunities. Ooh. Okay. You've got the Star card coming in. Tell me more. And you have the Seven of Pentacles coming in. So, again, I feel like this is something you need to not be in your head about. It's a wish fulfillment. Whatever this new opportunity that's coming in, it's a wish fulfillment, or it's bringing in even more healing for you. It's also, I want to say, something that it's destined, aligned with the stars. It's aligned with this eclipse quite well. And it's something that I want to say you will feel good about investing in. It will be worth your time. It will be worth your effort. The problem around this new opportunity that I'm picking up is more of the way you operate in your head, water signs. It's about this idea of like just kind of overanalyzing it. Again, the reason why you need to really kind of go into this pushing yourself out of the boundaries and not thinking so much about stuff, allowing yourself the opportunity to just explore, is because you need to awaken the inner child within you that is the spark of life that gets you into more creative and passionate endeavors. And if you do that, I see like this new opportunity coming in that definitely has wish fulfillment. Now, your hidden energy is a little bit suspect here. I'm not so sure about it. So let's see. Tell me more about the hidden energies. Oh, interesting. Okay, we have the Four of Pentacles and in reverse and the Four of Swords. Yeah. Didn't I say that when I read this, that I feel like whatever this is, it's coming in to finally allow you to heal from this? Like, I feel like something hidden, something's going to happen. It could be with someone, or it just could be like some sort of situation that I feel could be, again, some sort of connection or relationship. But I feel like it's coming in to help you heal and let go of something around shutting the heart. Now, it could just be that you're going to experience something with someone, again, not necessarily romantic, but who mirrors, I want to say, the shutdownness of the heart, where they're not listening to their intuition, or they're not guided, or they're not emotionally as available. And that's going to help you really understand how to heal and let go of this. That's what I'm really kind of picking up. Now, I can't really say, I'm not sure if this is going to be, you know what, let me just kind of clarify this King of Cups. Clarify the King of Cups in reverse for me. We have the Hermit, the Virgo energy in reverse. The first message I got as soon as I saw the Hermit in reverse is that it's outside of you. It's someone. It's not you. And they're outside of you, but they're going to help you look in. That's just really kind of clarifying it for me. Let's kind of look at your potential outcome here. Queen of Coins and the Six of Coins. Wow. Okay, we have the Nine of Cups coming in. Something really good is coming in for you, water signs. Tell me more. Wow. Okay, interesting. So this thickens the plot. We have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, the Moon, and then the Five of Cups upright. Okay. Here's the deal, water signs. I feel, especially with that Six of Coins coming in, you know, the Knight of Pentacles in reverse can also be the energy of healing. When it's upright, it can be very like healing energy coming in. It also, when it's in reverse, it's usually healing because you're not receiving that which you're giving. And because the Six of Coins is there, it's kind of really speaking to me that way, that whatever this is coming in, it's coming in through you shifting and transforming the energies that are deeply ingrained in your subconscious with that Moon there, that are hidden, that have you very much feeling like just kind of disappointed or sad or regretful over something. It's more of like the Five of Cups energy is very much like crying over spilt milk. You know, it's like something bad has happened, but there's still some good things there. But we tend to focus on the negative. And I just really, you know, they're bringing my attention back over here to this Queen of Cups in reverse about that story that you keep telling yourself. And I feel like if you can really kind of go in and heal that this is a result of that. So like, it's important for you to also look at where you give your power away in situations where you give more than what you receive, and how that makes you feel in the end, because there's some resentment that builds up around that. So it's important because with that Queen of Coins too, okay, this is all making more sense. With the Queen of Coins, she knows her value. She knows her own self-worth. She doesn't give more than what, you know, give more of her away just because someone needs it. You know, like she knows what she's worth, and she keeps that, you know, she keeps everything balanced. Everything's, you know, the coins energies, it's like checks and balances, you know, it's very much like what goes in comes out, or what comes in has gone out, or you know what I'm talking, you know what I'm meaning. And it's really finding the balance within that when you do that, there is some sort of really, I mean, you've got the Star over here and the Nine of Cups. new opportunities and potential outcome. Just feels like you're going to have more focus towards your wish fulfillment and really creating and manifesting that through finding the balance of that, not giving your power away, and reciprocation, and understanding your worth, and also opening up your heart, reigniting the spirit, not trying to control everything, and keeping that heart shut down, and also not trying to avoid change. You really need to come out of your comfort zone. So water signs, that's my reading for you. I hope that resonated. So yeah. So how's everyone? Oh, hey Tyler, good to see you. So yeah, the eclipse. Just remember, guys, these eclipse energies, they play out over 6 months, and of course we have the lunar eclipse that is tomorrow is very much, it's interesting because it is very much head over heart. It's the polarization of the head and the heart. And, yeah. So, guys, I hope that you enjoyed those readings. Of course, if you need to book with me, all of that is in the links below for a personal, if you'd like that. I will be doing all of that. Just kind of looking at the chat here really, really quickly. You'll have to rewatch. Yeah, I feel like these readings had a little bit more of, definitely, because there's a lot of healing aspects coming in. We're going a little deeper. I feel like there was a lot of information to be taken in at that time, and then processing and understanding it deeper. So, beautiful. All right, guys. So, Tuesday night, I have my podcast with Thomas from True Reporting. That'll be great. Looking forward to it. That is at 8 p.m. Eastern. I hope to see you guys there. And I'm also going to be dropping my Ron reel later this week. I finally did it. And I have to tell you, I was in tears before I did. I was sobbing before I did it. But I did it. So I'm going to tell you guys all about it later this week. All right, guys. Love you so much. Have a wonderful evening.